This is Charlie, not just my dog, but a mirror of unconditional love. I didn't plan to get a dog. 6 years ago, I was chatting with a friend, and she told me she had just gotten a puppy. Almost jokingly, I said, I want a puppy too. Not long after that, I still remember it on a Saturday morning. I woke up and the very first thought in my mind was to look online for puppies. The next thing I knew, we were driving 2 hours away to a farm to see a litter. I held each puppy one by one, but when I picked up one small black puppy, something changed in my body. There was a fullness, a warmth, a quiet knowing. And without thinking, I said out loud, his name is Charlie. We really hadn't planned on a name, it just arrived. Charlie filled our lives with joy. I remember thinking, my life will never be the same again. And I was right. On many moments when life felt too heavy to hold, Charlie was the reason it stayed bearable. 2 years later, Charlie began having seizures. I didn't want to give up on him, so I didn't choose just one path. I explored everything I could: traditional medicine, holistic approaches, diets, Eastern treatments, energy healing. Through Charlie's seizures, I began to understand health differently. I realized there were other ways of supporting the body beyond the medicine I was familiar with. And for him, some of those ways are really more beneficial. It was real learning. Charlie didn't enter my life to be saved. He entered to awaken my capacity to love beyond outcomes. He came to open my heart to unconditional presence, to teach me how to hold life with joy, even when it cannot be fixed. Charlie left us in early spring of 2024, when everything was just starting to come back to life. He has returned to the field of light, but he is not gone. He is diffused into the breath of the wind, the warmth of the sun, the stillness between heartbeats. He was 5.5 years old. There is still a space in my chest, not the sharp kind of pain I once knew, but a hollow, a longing, a gentle ache that hasn't really found words yet. Beyond form, beyond time, beyond the moment of goodbye. And another where I am still human, where I reach for him without thinking, where the room still feels quieter than it used to. He was a bridge, a being who knew his time was short, but whose impact would be infinite. And that didn't end when he left. And if you're listening to this and someone comes to mind, a pet, a person, a being you love deeply, maybe this isn't about remembering them as they used to be, but about noticing what loving them opened in you. For me, it is about experiencing unconditional love that I might never have recognized or remembered without Charlie. So today I do not say goodbye, I say thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for teaching me how to be present, how to love without condition, how to be still and still becoming. May you also find your own Charlie. May you remember that love never leaves, it only changes form. Charlie was a frequency of laughter, of loyalty, of light. He taught me that love is not a word. It is a wag, a nuzzle, a silent gaze that says, I see you. I am with you. always.